I can help you only with the things I lived. What does it mean? What I'm talking about? Today I had an amazing mentoring session where I was helping an English teacher. We were thinking about how to expand her business out of the offline world to the online world, how she could expand her earnings, even if she has only 10 hours per week, and only in 6 months there will be more. And it was such an amazing feeling when I could tap into my experience of being a teacher and invent with her unique way to create experiences for her clients. Then I tapped into my practice of working in a preschool because I built one, and how I was teaching English to little kids. So we tapped into that, and I could help her design her way of teaching little kids in a way so she could feel confident, at ease, but still we didn't forget about her ideal client and how we could enhance her work but still make it hers. And that's the thing I want to talk to you, because it's important to know what your mentor experienced, because then you know if there is something that person or mentor or coach, I don't know, it doesn't matter a lot, but if he can help you or she can help you with some of the parts. So for example, that's why I'm sharing my life, my experiences, so you will know if there is something that is uniting us, if there is something we have in common, or if there is something that I built that I have big experience with and you are dreaming of doing it. So I wanted to share with you some of the parts of my experiences here, because it's quite a lot, to tell you the truth, and I always forget something. So I will now just say in some bullet points what I remember, I know, or I did. And that's the only reason. I just want you to know with what I can help you, what parts of business I can concentrate on with you. And most of all, I think you will understand why I always combine energy and strategy work, because that's what I believe in. I don't believe in just numbers and raw strategy and one way to do it for everybody. And I never created one strategy for all of my clients. I never did, and I don't think I will. And on the other side, I don't believe in just the extremely just meditating and doing nothing. But for me, energy work is work with my body, with my emotions, and then with that, amplifying everything I do in my business and in my life. So what are my experiences? Where I'm coming from? I'm coming from a family of business owners. So since I was a kid, I was helping my mom creating week-long experiences for clients. I'm teaching languages since I was 10. I'm multilingual, so I grew up in Italy. I'm half Russian, half Czech. English is my third language from, 6 or 7 years old. Since then I added some German, French, and so on. But these languages are more of passive for me for now. I lived in France too, so it's my love there. But since I was, 10, 12, I was teaching. Then I added some help in my family business, so I know how everything in a business works already since I was so little. So it's really embedded in me how to work with clients, how to make contracts, how to create offers, how to work with finances. It's something really deeply in me that I often even don't know that I know something, but if a client asks me, I know the answer because I'm a generator, right? I find out that I know something thanks to the question. So don't ever hesitate to write me a DM, ask me something. I will be happy to create some podcast about that topic, or just, I don't know, schedule a call with you. So that's the knowledge part of my childhood. The experience part of my childhood is a lot of trauma through panic attacks, anxieties, really strong anxieties for my whole life. Until I was, I don't know, around 30 years old, anxieties were my daily struggle, like really daily. I was, it was hard for me, and I will make another episode on it, but that helped me become who I am now, but on another episode, right? But what I want to share with you is my mindset work didn't start when I started to build a business or when I became a mom. My mindset work began since I was 8, when I was 8 years old. And that really is a big difference in my work because I feel more. I work a lot with what I find and what I see in the quantum field when I connect to clients, when I create custom experiences for one-on-one clients or for groups. So that's a big part of my work too. That's why the energy work. And when I became a mom when I was 28. Already when I was pregnant, I knew that I would never go to work like in a normal way. I tried it for 6 months. That was my only experience as being an employee. But my whole life, I've been translating and teaching since, and that was it. So when I was pregnant with my first child, I knew that my only way is to create a business. And I just threw myself into it and I explored and I did whatever made me happy, whatever made sense. So I continued to translate, but I added website building. I built my own website. I had my first blog. I was blogging about motherhood and baby-led weaning, so my first videos on YouTube are really 10 years old. After that, I fell in love with baby signs because my children are bilingual, and I saw in my daughter that she isn't talking still because she has 2 languages in her head. And one session of baby signs was enough for her to start talking. And there I saw what I needed to do. So I built a community center where I was teaching Montessori and baby signs and all of that. And with the community center began my big journey on building my own projects, building big businesses that were really amazing with awesome women and communities that I always create a community. And that's what I'm doing now in English. So if you would like to be a part of my newly created membership, Business Harmonizer, because that's what I do, then just let me know in the DMs. On Instagram is the best. You will find me on Poly Business Architect. So just slide a DM and I will send you all the info you will need. So building communities and projects, since that community center was always my priority. But I built it always around something I loved to do. So the community center was the first. Then we added an e-com shop. So from the part where I chose what we will be selling, I again created the website, translated all the texts, dealt with the shop where I took the toys from. I'm sorry, I forgot the word, but that. Then I created all the marketing, all the selling, all the systems, all the flows on social media for the community center too, right? Then I added language school, where I already from the beginning, I knew that I won't teach anymore, but I was teaching my teachers how to teach in a specific way. So we were the only one in our district to teach in such a way. So it was really amazing. And I had a 3-year-old in that time. So it was quite an adventure, but I always did it with her or when she was sleeping. Because for me, my children are my priority. If I will lose the time with my kids, I don't want to do that. I don't want such a business where I lose that, or time with my partner. So that was the other one, the language school. Then lots of my already new friends and community in the center told me that they would love for me to create a preschool. And I never created any of these projects by myself. I always find a partner. I always found an amazing woman that I could do it with. So that's a really important part of my businesses. So they were really bugging me a bit about create please a Montessori preschool, because here there is none. And I did. I found a partner. I found a grant. I found the money. We created a nonprofit, and the preschool is still amazing, still one of the best in our town. It's always full. My second child is there now. And I really created it for my child and for the children of my friends, for the whole community here. So the preschool, right? It was from choosing the place for the preschool and to branding, social media, marketing, talking with parents, selling the spots, creating a team, motivating a team, everything. That was my job. So that was a dream come true. And when I was building all of these projects, I had to earn some money too. So yes, I had some money from the projects, but it wasn't a big part because they mostly, the community and the preschool were a non-profit. So I had some money from the language school, but in all these projects, my passion was towards marketing and social media. So that was the journey that led me to become a Google Ads expert, Facebook Ads expert. And I created a media agency where I was creating ads for my clients. And then I already had a team that was taking care of my clients' needs in Facebook and Google Ads, YouTube Ads, and all of that, together with my husband. So that was another project, but that was already made inside of my family with me and my husband. It was really amazing. And then it was 3 years ago, came a moment in my life when I realized that I'm not supposed to be a Facebook ads manager, because I'm really amazing in creating strategies, in building the entire business, and then help with strategies and Facebook ads too, but only guiding my clients, not doing it for them. And even in visualization that really scared me quite a bit. I saw that I have no longer an agency, but I'm a mentor. So 3 years ago, I closed my agency. I became 100% only, only, that word is really weird here, but only a business mentor and architect. And from that point, it was, and it still is, an amazing adventure. I do what I love. I help my clients exactly with what I did for these all years, for my entire life. Build a business around my life, build something that will make me happy, create the money, create the safety for me and my family, and create a lot of time and freedom for me to be with my family. So that's what I can help you with. And that's why I wanted to share with you my journey, my story, but just a little part. I will share with you much more when the time comes. But I hope you enjoyed this. And let me know, what is your project? What is something that now you're building and where you feel the love, where you feel your soul is just screaming, yes, yes, please build this, create this. Because now for me, it's continuing to be a mentor in my country, but adding this global and English part. And I really love talking in English, so I hope you enjoy it too, and you enjoy listening to me. So see you or hear me in the next episode. But I would love for you to just DM me on my Instagram what you took from this episode, what helped you, and what would you like to know more. Maybe I would love some questions, so let me know in the DMs, and see you on the next episode.